So we're up and running. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Volpato. Distributed tidily. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, what about a counter-attack? It's a good foot in there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a good ball out wide. And they are prompt with their pressing. Bardakci calmly anticipates. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Arda Güler. He can run onto that, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now this could be a chance. Now it's Aktokolu. Aktokolu purring through the gears. Suta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cuts it back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Celik to Aktokolu. Celik, and the counter is on. Great vision. And he lines up a cross, and he's there to clear it. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Aktokolu. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And for the first half, that is that. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Aimed beyond the defence. Yildiz! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Güler. Oh, good take in a good area. Aktokolu cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Burgess.
Volpato really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
Yildiz finding himself in space. He is through here. And the finish! It's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution for Australia, number 37, number 66.
Well, the two coaches
Coming on the
are
field,
signalling changes here,
number
both at the same
99,
time.
Number 7.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And it's made its way to him. He's having a pop! Off the post!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Australia could be just about done here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Lovely ball! Volpato!
This has to be a spell of no fear. They can't leave anything out there.
Now it's Kukçu, and it's Kadiolu. That's good running with the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's put paid to the danger, and claimed it back swiftly. So that's got things underway. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Kukçu. El Mali. And it's Yüksek. Güler. Looking for options for movement. Opts for safety. Kukçu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Volpato. Tries a shot! You've got to be quick to recover this. El Mali. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Çalhanoğlu. Yildiz gets on his bike and on the move. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's the keeper's ball. Looking to play him in. That's good play. Has a look up and delivers. Çalhanoğlu. Can he spark a counter here? It'll be a throw-in. Volpato. And it's Arda Güler. Volpato. Pass somewhat off target. Yüksek. Aktürkoğlu. And here's Yildiz. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And now they can clear their lines. Erankunda. Oh, that's a key interception. Volpato. Aktürkoğlu. This looks promising. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. That's the end of the first 45. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Reflections on the first half?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Australia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Lovely feet. Shapes to shoot! Oh, what has happened here? It's fallen kindly here! No, just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Erankunda. Now Volpato. Suta. Spread to the right. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Suta. Burgess. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Aktürkoğlu. Aktürkoğlu. Good, strong midfield running here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Substitutions taking place.
Terrific effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Suta. Burgess. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Burgess. Now Irankunda. That was nice. Looking for the run.
That's a shame because it was such a good decision.
Into the channel. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Irankunda. Good play on the left-hand side here. Bardakci deals with that comfortably.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's a promising position.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that gets things running. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Good ball, good take. Kukçu. And Almala.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Yildiz receives it in a good position here. Volpato. Çalhanoğlu. Akçakolu. Tries to pass it through. Volpato. Now it's Güler. Irankunda. And he's forced to go back. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Yildiz.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he was quick to react. Irankunda. Now Volpato. He's on it, can he get... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Now it's Yildiz. He's had it taken off him. Irankunda. Not the most convincing of passes. Now it's Yildiz. He's in a great position here. Now that looks a decent ball. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Güler. Volpato. That's destined for the flank. And the shot! And it's a goal! And Australia are in front. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And that is all they have time for. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Australia just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Australia looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. Back on the way then.
Australia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now it's Goulet. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Çalhanoğlu. Australia leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Akçakolu. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
He's having a shot! That is decidedly lacking. And it's Arda Güler. Oh, this is a great position. He's got... And he shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Suta. Burgess. Irankunda. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Closing in on goal. And the ball's come loose here. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Defending was strong and firm. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Goulet. And it's Celik. Showing great feet there.
2 added minutes has
2
been
minutes
indicated.
to be added on. He's found a way through. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. So off we go then. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Demiral. Volpato. Goulet. Played through into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Towering header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Volpato. Goulet.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, good ball! And it's been hooked away. That's a throw. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Yildiz. Tries to play. Chance! Goal! Turkey! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Number 8.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Nice interception, well timed.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Has a look and plays it forward. Good running, strong and purposeful. Arda Güler. Can he get on the end of this? Aktokolu was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Kukçu. Now it's Güler. Ball's a header! Well taken goal. And they're threatening to fly away here. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Delivered low. And it's made its way to him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Aktokolu. Driving on and making good progress.
There will be
Take
1
back.
minute added time.
Ardeguler. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that is the end of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
You to join me in wishing
So that was the first half,
boy a
and we will be
very
back with the
special
second half
birthday.
shortly. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's on it, can he get away? Nice control. Decent chance! And he hits the net! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Australia cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Burgess. Just eases him off the ball. Kukçu. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Yildiz. It's a really well-measured ball. Suta. Now Volpato. Good ball, chance for a shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Real chance! Yildiz. Now this could be a chance. That is ended up in no man's land. Driving forward. Gets the shot away! And it's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Australia really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Volpato.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Stood up well to him there.
Added time.
Volpato really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.